Springer Complexity. Okay, this book is written by a couple universities. It's edited by a lot of top engineers. Okay, and the last two videos I made was about intelligence and knowledge. Okay, this video here is about wisdom. Okay, now wisdom, unlike intelligence and knowledge, it has more or less to do with decision making. Okay, so like intelligence, reasoning can very help your decision making, but unlike intelligence, decision making is where most of your wisdom comes from. Now I'm gonna skip down and I'm gonna get down to the meat. This is a good read, by the way. If you want to read it, it's up to you. Decision makers today face problems that are increasingly complex and interrelated. Many important decisions routinely made are dynamic in nature. A number of decisions are required rather than a single decision. Decisions are interdependent, and the environment in which decision is set changes over time. Basically, what it's saying is that the environment in a dynamic situation is constantly in a state of change. Okay, it's also saying that instead of one person, okay, in a dynamic situation, you have to have many people in a group working together. Okay, this is a good read for future CEOs and bosses out there. Okay, task performance. Researchers have operationalized the construct task performance in many ways: maximizing, minimizing, predicting, achieving, controlling, and performing with task goals are the common measures for task performance. Basically, you have to know who is in your group, what their skills are. Okay, you have to know what, predict their behaviors, what they're gonna do in the future. Predict what they can achieve. Okay, to get maximum results. Task knowledge. The task knowledge category primarily concerns how well the learners acquire knowledge. So basically, you have to understand who's in your group and how quick they catch up on the things. Transfer learning. Transfer learning is the measure that has been used to assess how well decision makers learn from previous tasks by making them play another task either in the same domain or in a different domain. Okay, that's if you have someone in your group that has a specific skill and you want to know if that skill can transfer over into another task. Well, in order to know that, you have to do an experiment, then test them. And this is how you test their transfer learning ability. Okay, now let me skip down to the last thing I want to talk about. Now, this is just a brief overview of what wisdom is. Okay, this is not. I don't want you to leave here thinking that you know what wisdom is. I've done a lot more research than this, but this is basically a good overview. Okay, a start, and you can leave here branching off, continue to do your research. Okay, dynamics. The problem situation, it changes as circumstances change. Okay, that's telling you that the problem changes as the circumstances change. Okay, so you might have a problem and you're working on it. Now all of a sudden the problem is completely different than where it was before. Okay, it could be from outside influence. It could be from inside influence. It could be from influence you were not aware was there. This is what I mean by dynamic. Always in a constant state of change. Expertise. What is perceived to be challenging and difficult by a person with little training and experience may be perceived as easy and straightforward by a highly experienced person. That's why it's good to always have an expert in the field. Collaboration. Complex, ill-structured problems are typically resolved by teams rather than by individuals. The collective and changing knowledge and experience of team members is relevant to team performance. Okay, having good teamwork is important, guys. You have to know this. Okay, the different minds working together, it acts like a weapon. Criticality. Time is often critical to successful resolution of a complex problem. In addition to time criticality, there may also be critical life and death issues or other critical aspects to success or failure. See, this is what you always have to look into whatever you about to solve any type of problem is the criticality, okay? How much time is gonna need to take this to get it done, okay? And what are the dangers, okay? You have to take all that into consideration and look over it, not once, not twice, not even 3 times, plenty times over with a team, okay?